guys, MentionedRock here, and this is your weekly respawn. This week, I am going to be doing the podcast solo. EMILEFORTHEWIN is not feeling well, my co-host, and he should be coming back next week, but for today, we're just going to go over a couple topics, a couple of bits of information in the gaming community and industry and all that, and basics. So I have here an article from the PC Gamer. All the links of everything I read off today will be in the Discord, in the link drop section. So I have here Mortal Kombat 11 character roster, release date, and everything else we know. So just when you think you've run out, okay, wait, hold up. Sorry guys. So Mortal Kombat 11 release date. So Mortal Kombat is releasing on April 23rd, 2019, and hallelujah, it's a global launch, meaning PC players will get it at the same time as PS4, Xbox, and even those Switch players. You'll find it on Steam, GameStop, or just straight on the Mortal Kombat website. So here's the roster of what we know so far, listed as follows. So we have Sub-Zero so far confirmed, and Devora, Johnny Cage, Garrus, Baraka, Raiden, Sonya, Scarlet, Scorpion, Cabal, Shao Kahn, Cassie Cage, Chronica, Kung Lao, Liu Kang, Kano, and Jade. And so, those are the list of Mortal Kombat 11 characters that have been so far officially confirmed to be in the new Mortal Kombat 11. But we have here some unconfirmed Mortal Kombat 11 characters. So here's what we have here now. Per those leaks were mentioned, plus a few references and trailers, there's a few characters we think we'll see, but can't say for sure yet. So here's the list: Katana, Frost, Kotal Khan, Jackie Briggs, and Aaron Black. As first reported by Newsweek, a list of Mortal Kombat 11's achievements were leaked via SteamDB, a third-party database. Those achievements include trophies for performing various fatalities, and each achievement contains abbreviated letters that line up a bit too well with certain characters. Now, this is their predictions of what those follow with. So, CAS, C-A-S, for Cassie Cage, J-A-D for Jade, K-O-T for Kotal Khan, K-U-N for Kung Lao, and L-I-U for Liu Kang, E-R-R for Aaron Black, F-R-O for Frost, and J-A-C for Jackie Briggs. There's three that don't seem to line up with the past Mortal Kombat characters: TWR, CET, and KOL. Series co-creator Ed Boon had some feelings to share about the leaks. Of course, Boon hasn't actually confirmed or denied anything except that Scooby-Doo's Shaggy will most definitely not be coming to Mortal Kombat 11. So sorry guys for everyone that's been hoping that with the memes and whatnot with Shaggy. It's not happening. Mortal Kombat 11 gameplay and customizations. Mortal Kombat 11 isn't reinventing the wheel. You'll still be pummeling opponents in 1v1 matches, but Mortal Kombat 11 builds on the systems from Mortal Kombat X and adds a few key features that should make each fighter feel more like their own. Customization plays a bigger role in not just in which fighting style your character picks. Similar to Injustice 2, your fighters can earn different costumes and costume pieces. Each of those pieces has 3 augment sockets you'll be able to do something in. Other customizable bits include cinematics, victories, fatalities, brutalities, and end-of-round taunts. There will also be an ability tab that lets you pull movesets from across Mortal Kombat's lengthy history. We presume a nice cherry on top is having AI behavior tab that lets you alter how AI acts in PvE fights. When it comes to the fine details, a few things stand out. Special meters are returning, but now instead of one bar, you've got two that are split between more powerful attacks or combo escapes. Flawless block acts as more rewarding parry, allowing you a window to counterattack fatal blows and the new X-rays attacks. But you apparently have to be close to death's door yourself to activate them. And then it has check out the official gameplay trailer for a sneak peek of what it looks like in action. And so with the link that we will be providing in the links section of our Discord, you will be able to check out these trailers yourself. So Mortal Kombat 11 Premium Edition. So Mortal Kombat 11 will come with a $59.99 Standard Edition, but also a $99.99 Premium Edition that'll net you some decent bonuses, including a digital download code for the base game, 6 new playable DLC characters, 1 week early access to each DLC character, 7 exclusive character skins, and 7 sets of gear to kit your characters out with. Unfortunately, it looks like the Collector's Edition will only be available for PS4 and Xbox One players at $299.99. That would get you everything in a Premium Edition plus a dragon logo magnet and a 1x1 scale scorpion mask. So, if you're looking to pay $300, you'll get everything and more. Me personally, I would be getting just the. I think I got the myself pre-ordered just the normal standard edition, but that's just me. I get characters afterwards. Yeah, guys. So that's a little information about Mortal Kombat 11 and what we know so far. So let's go ahead and move on to Apex Legends Battle Pass release date and everything we know about it so far. So when is the Apex Legends Battle Pass coming out, and what'll it include? Here's what we know right now. So in this article, they have here the official Year 1 roadmap released by Respawn puts the first season in March and the second in June. So it seems safe to expect the Battle Pass to debut in mid-March as expected. This would put each season at 3 months long, with 4 total in 2019. How much will the Season 1 Apex Legends Battle Pass cost? Respawn hasn't shared an exact price yet, but with some of the hints that the exclusive seasonal content will be unlocked through gameplay, it seems logical to think it will follow a similar model to Fortnite and PUBG, with both PUBG and Fortnite passes clocking in at almost exactly $10. Fortnite's is 950 V-Bucks or $9.50. This would land the Battle Pass in the same price range, about 1,000 Apex coins. Will the Battle Pass help me hit the wingman headshots? I have bad news for you, is what the article says here. What new stuff will arrive with Apex Legends Battle Pass? Here's what has been confirmed so far. New cosmetics, character, and weapon skins. Banner cosmetics, quips, finishers, new legends, probably 1 to 2 per season, which would amount to 4 to 8 a year. A multitude of names and future legends have already been data mined. And new weapons and new loot. We don't know if legends will be included or if they're going to continue to be exclusively unlocked through legend tokens, the free currency earned from leveling up. Though Respawn's guiding principles indicate that new legends won't ever be exclusively locked behind any kind of paywall. Caustic and Mirage, the first 2 legends that needed unlocking, both cost 12,000 legend tokens, and future legends are likely to be similar. How will Apex Legends Battle Pass work? Data miners have found information that seems to point towards both a free and diamond tier of Battle Pass. So it's likely there will be cosmetics and rewards unlockable without plucking down the requisite Apex coin, similar to how things work elsewhere in the Battle Royale genre. It's likely that there will be gameplay challenges to complete and experience points to gain to rank up with tier to tier in search of additional rewards. Both Fortnite and Blackout's Black Market have tiered progression systems, and given there seems to be both a free and diamond battle pass hinted at in data, it's likely there will be at least some kind of rewards if you haven't paid for a pass. So that's pretty cool. I'm personally one that doesn't always get like the battle passes for the battle royales, and I'm someone that's very avid in playing battle royale games myself, personally, and on my own actual main channel that is separate from the podcast here. But I mean, it's pretty neat to get some of the extra good loot, but I would probably stick on my end personally on just going for the free side of it. But I mean, it's to each of your own. If you guys find this information helpful, please let us know in the comments. So we have here how to fix Anthem's loot issues according to a former Diablo 3 designer. So while Anthem might not have launched to the critical reception BioWare and EA were likely hoping for, there are players with some good ideas about how it can be improved. Travis Day, a former senior designer for Diablo 3, who is now working on Dauntless, is one of them. Day made a detailed post on Reddit recently providing both a player and developer's perspective on the loot situation. Day highlights a few problems, including a lack of clarity when it comes to stats and the ability to use inscriptions on items they won't actually work on, and the limited options when it comes to farming specific types of loot. I bounced off Anthem when I realized, so this is coming from the person who wrote the article. I bounced off Anthem when I realized it was never going to be the fun Iron Man game I briefly hoped it might be, which was pretty early on, so I never got to test my mettle against Anthem strongholds. Day's got a lot of thoughts on them in regards to their loot and difficulty too. He found himself running what he found to be the easiest stronghold repeatedly because it was the path of least resistance. There wasn't an incentive to fight through the other ones because the loot didn't reflect the increased challenge. So, across all the board, apparently from what I'm hearing, I have not played Anthem. I'm kind of on the pedestal if I don't know if I will or if I won't. But so far it seems that they have, all across the board, everything gives you the same loot. So if you don't think it's worth going through the harder, unless you want a challenge, but if you just want to get that loot, I mean, going for the least resistance seems like it's your only viable option to get all the loot, basically, in the game. Day suggests either making a strongholds that same difficulty or adding incentives to the more challenging strongholds, such as much better loot. Random strongholds could also stop people burning out on one of them. The difficulty in general is another area where he has some criticism and ideas. It just lurches from trivial to so hard it's not worth the effort, according to Day. So players just stick to farming the easy stuff instead of being challenged. He breaks down a lot of problems with Anthem's reward structure clearly and makes some sensible suggestions, so if you're still playing through Anthem, it's definitely worth a browse. So with all that, it seems like the community of everybody that has been playing Anthem so far since the release are putting in their recommendations of what they can do better with the loot system, that there's an issue with it. I'm not too knowledgeable on it. but we can touch base more, and if you guys have more information or anything you want us to cover more on, just let us know in the comments below. So with the last one we have here, we have Nier Automata Game of the Year Edition, which is out today, which was 5 days ago during this week, as of today's date, which is the 3rd of March, so like around the end of February. Nier Automata Game of the Year Edition launches on Steam today. It includes the DLC, 6 pod designs, and accessory and 2 wallpapers to mark the launch. There's a new trailer which you can watch above. So in the link of this article, there will be the trailers and everything for you guys to check out. As far as we know, the bonus accessory and pod designs were the only new things being added, but the eagle-eyed among you might have spotted some changes in the trailer, the scene where the androids celebrate the BAFTA nomination, for instance. And so it says, good to see BAFTA still around after the apocalypse, though. It's still a bit frustrating to see Nier get a GOTY edition when the PC port has largely been ignored despite numerous problems. They're not insurmountable, but given the game's popularity, the lack of support has been peculiar. It remains to be seen if the new edition is better optimized, but hopefully it arrives in a better state than its predecessor. So there's not too much there. Again, I'm not too knowledgeable on this game. A lot of this has been researched by Emil. I kind of lagged a bit on my research a little bit, so I had to go over some of these articles beforehand to get as much information to you guys as possible. But we're going to end that there. This is a very short, brief podcast for this week since I'm solo. I don't have my co-host to bounce back and forth our thoughts, but I hope some of this information was helpful to you guys, and if there's anything we missed, anything we should cover more on and touch more base with, let us know in the comments. And if you guys are new around here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you liked what you saw, and please drop a like and share with everybody you know, and we will catch you in the next weekly respawn.